Have you ever been in a meeting somebody suddenly wants to talk about the pricing details in your offer? A topic which you hadn't planned for. Ever started to get angry, upset or outraged by something someone said during your talks? Have you been shouted at, insulted or threatened by the opposing party? Today, we'd like to introduce the so-called balcony and how it can help you deal with various challenging situations during negotiation. The balcony is a concept that helps negotiators gain an overview of a negotiation. It is about creating a balcony to view and evaluate the negotiation. The idea asks negotiators to step back from their points of view and emotions and look at the talks from a neutral perspective. This helps negotiators define their goals and priorities more clearly, better understand their counterparts' interests, goals and develop alternative negotiation strategies. The balcony concept is an integral part of the Harvard approach to successful negotiation, which we cover in our workshops. The balcony concept enables us to manage complex and emotionally charged situations better. The idea behind it is to create a heightened perspective from which we can view our emotions, the emotions of others and the consequences of our decisions or actions. Sometimes we can be overwhelmed by our feelings or those of another person in conflict. Instead of reacting from emotion, our balcony allows us to step back and look at the situation objectively. From this point of view, we can more easily see options based on reason and empathy rather than being driven by strong emotions. It helps us to find solutions based on logic rather than emotion. We can also build better relationships by separating ourselves from our reactions, which allows us to express our needs without being overwhelmed by emotions that could lead to arguments or conflict. Negative as well as positive emotional reactions play a role in negotiation. Various factors can trigger them. In the following, we will briefly look at the most important ones. Personal needs and values. When we see individual needs or values affected in negotiations, this can trigger strong emotional reactions. Threats. When we feel threatened in negotiations, this can trigger fear, anger or frustration. Hurt feelings. When we are insulted or offended in negotiations, this can trigger strong emotions such as anger or disappointment. Stress. Negotiations can be stressful, triggering emotional reactions in some negotiators. Surprises and the unexpected. Surprises or unforeseen events during a negotiation can trigger strong emotions such as surprise, fear or confusion. There are strategies such as the balcony concept to deal with emotional challenges and lead a successful negotiation. First, however, all parties should consciously recognize their emotions and understand how they can influence their negotiation strategy. You can apply the balcony concept in a negotiation situation in the following way. Emotional distancing. Negotiators should put aside their emotions and look at the negotiation from a neutral perspective. Analysis of interests and goals. Negotiators should clarify and understand the counterpart's interests and goals and objectives. Reviewing alternatives. Negotiators should develop alternative negotiation strategies and check the best option. Review the negotiation process. Negotiators should monitor and, if necessary, adjust the negotiation process to achieve a better outcome. Creative problem solving. Negotiators should develop innovative solutions to solve problems and reach an agreement. You can adapt your kind of balcony to the particular negotiation situation to achieve the best outcome. Be that a timeout, postponement, temporary breaking off of talks. In practice, we suggest the following. Pause the negotiation. Negotiators can take a moment, collect their thoughts and reflections, and review their negotiation strategy. Change of perspective. Negotiators can change their perspective and look at the negotiation from the other party's point of view to better understand their interests and goals. Involvement of a neutral third party. A neutral third party can help monitor and improve the negotiation process by providing feedback to the negotiators and suggesting creative solutions. Brainstorming. Negotiators can work together to develop creative solutions to solve problems and reach an agreement. Reframing. Negotiators can reframe a problem and look at it from a different perspective to develop creative solutions. A participant in one of our negotiation seminars left the training surprisingly. It was close to the end, but she didn't feel like doing this anymore and is going home now. The next day we talked about the incident. What happened? Why did she react like that yesterday? Well, the person opposite didn't even smile at me during the role play and always asked me these stupid questions. Besides, I'm getting divorced and just not feeling well right now. The balcony is where you can reflect with others on the current situation, your emotion and your possible reaction. Of course, the other party's behavior may be entirely normal. However, our weakened self-worth or current emotional state has exacerbated the situation. hence the get up and go. Often your feelings and emotions have little to do directly with the other person, they are doing their job. So, use the balcony to question what it might be about and then be able to plan your reaction calmly and rationally. A balcony is an effective tool used in negotiation talks to avoid mistakes, achieve results faster and de-escalate potential conflicts. By taking a step back and looking at the situation from an outside perspective, negotiators gain a clearer understanding of their position as well as the goals of the other party. This helps them make better decisions and focus on their ultimate goal, a successful negotiation. The balcony concept makes it possible to observe the situation from a distance as if looking down on it from a balcony. From this vantage point, negotiators can weigh their alternatives without being emotionally affected by the outcome of the talks. Instead, by taking a step back, negotiators can put things in perspective, gain clarity and focus on the desired results.